Partial obedience is not obedience at all. To single out each easy things that do not oppose our lusts, which are not against our reputation. Therein some will do more than they need, but our obedience must be universal to all God's commandments, and that because He commands it. Empty relationships are nothing if we profess ourselves God's servants and do not honor Him by our obedience. We take but an empty title. Let us seek grace to make our professed relationship good, at least in our affections, that we may be able to say, I desire to fear thy name. Yes, in my spirit within me will I seek thee early. All the contention between the flesh and the spirit lies in this, whether God shall have his will or we have ours. Now God's will is straight, but ours is crooked, and therefore if God will have us offer up our Isaac, we must submit to him, and even acquiesce in the whole will of God. The more, through grace emptied of self, the more free and happy we shall be by being more subject to God. For in what measure we part with anything for him, we shall receive even in this world 100-fold in joy and peace. Sincerity is the perfection of Christians. Let not Satan therefore abuse us. We do all things when we endeavour to do all things, and propose to do all things, and are grieved when we cannot do better. Then, in some measure, we do all things. There are many that will give some way to divine truths, but they have a reservation of some sin. When Herodias was once touched, John Baptist must lose his head. Such truths as come near make transgressors fret because their conscience tells them they will not yield obedience to all. Some sin has got the dominion over their affections, but conscience says, I warn you against this sin. And then that hatred which should be turned upon the sin is turned upon the word and the minister. Some vermin, when they are driven to a stand, will fly in a man's face. So these men, when they see they must yield, grow malicious, so that what they will not follow, that they will reproach. Therefore it should be our care at all times to yield obedience according to what we know of the divine will.